We are going to be drawing some Among Us pop art. So, pop art is art that uses images from popular culture. So, things that are popular at the time. And right now, the Among Us game is something that is really popular. So, we're going to use our little Among Us crewmates for our pop art project. So, the first thing that you want to do if you're doing this in Paint 3D is to open up your Paint 3D and um, go to the canvas page. And you want to resize your canvas so that it is the way it needs to be for this project. So, like that is good. Okay, then we're going to go to our 2D shapes page and we are going to draw some lines. We're going to draw two lines to divide our canvas in half vertically and horizontally so that we have four pretty equal parts. So we're going to use the straight line. Click on the straight line tool and you're going to click where you want the line to start and you're going to hold it down and then drag it to wherever you want it to stop and then let go. All right. And then while it's still blinking, you could move it a little if you want to. All right. And then you're going to do another one that's going to divide it in half horizontally. So click where you want it to start, drag it, and let it go. Okay. So at this point, you can start drawing your characters. So you're going to have one in each box. And I'll show you another way that you can do this after I get through with the first way. I'll show you a second way you can do it where you're creating a sticker so you don't have to redraw it every time. But that might be a little tricky for some of you. So you'll go to the brushes page next, and you're going to choose your marker tool, and you're going to choose black, and you're going to draw your characters. I have one that I've already drawn three on, so I don't have to show you how to, each one. Let me zoom into this one that I still need to do down here. So you can zoom in, you can click the plus and move your canvas around because you probably want to um, to make it a little bigger so you get all the details right. So again, marker tool and the black. And to draw your Among Us characters, you're going to start with the oval for his goggles. And then you're going to draw a line that makes his head and his back and down to his leg. So up, down like that. Okay, so it makes his leg. And then we're going to draw another line that comes down from here and makes his other leg and back up to meet this line. Okay, again, make sure your shapes are enclosed. And then we'll make his backpack. Oops. It's just another curved line. Okay. So then we can color them in and you can see I actually used my stickers for these. So I already have the mask part colored in. So I'll show you how we're going to do that. So we use the fill tool and we'll start with the mask so we can get a gray, a light gray, and fill that in. And then we're going to add a highlight and a shadow, which makes it look kind of 3D. So we're going to use our marker tool and our dark gray, and we're going to draw where we want that shadow to be. And then we're going to use the fill tool to fill it in. Now we've got a little white highlight there. So again, we're going to use the marker tool, get our white, just draw a little oval there. Oops, not perfect, but that's okay. And then fill tool to fill it in. All right, and then you can start coloring in your characters. So you can you're going to use different colors for each character and a different color for the background. So you really use whatever colors you want. So I'm going to use the lime green for this one here. And I'm going to color the background of this one with the lime green. Now, we're also going to add some shadowed areas on our character. So I'm going to get my green, click on my green, and I'm going to slide down and I'm going to get a darker green. Click OK. Get my marker. And again, we're going to draw a line here and a line here. And we're going to use the fill tool to fill in the areas that we want to be darker. So again, that makes them look kind of 3D. Okay, let's see what, I'll do a red one. I'm doing the background red in this one. All right, so you get your color, get a darker value, click OK, use the marker. Now this is all a little tricky. If you wanted to just color them a solid color and not worry about those values, that would be okay too. And then fill in with the darker. Okay, I'm going to do a turquoise. Get my darker value. All right, and one more. I'll do an orange one. Okay. So that is how you make Among Us pop art. Now I am going to show you how, if you like to make a sticker of one crewmate character that you can just paste. I'll show you how to do that too. Okay, so what I did was I just drew one big character, and you'll go to menu, save as, image, and you're going to save it as an image. So I've already saved mine, so I'm not going to do it again. You can see it's right in there. And then you would click, well, you would open a new page and you would make your lines like I showed you. And then you would go to the stickers page and you would click add sticker, find your crewmate, click open. All right, now, let's see. I use Magic Select, but you may be able to get by without using Magic Select. Let me just see. Yeah, see, it's going to cover that up. Okay, so let's use our Magic Select and click Next. It's going to highlight everything. I'm going to click Done. Okay, that now I've made a sticker, right? So then you can stamp it into all four boxes, and that way you only have to draw it one time. So that might be a little tricky for some of you, but for some of you guys who have mastered the Paint 3D, that might actually make it easier, so you only have to draw it one time. And you could do the mask ahead of time too, so you don't have to do that for each one. But you can't color them in because you know each one needs to be a different color. So you would stamp it and then you would go ahead and color in your crewmates in the background.